in this video, I'm going to talk about how to notice where your breath goes when you're breathing and give you a bit of a challenge to help you improve the muscles that you use to breathe. The muscles that are in between our ribs are called the intercostal muscles, and they can often stiffen up quite a lot. So I'm going to show you a way to help improve the mobility between your ribs, which will help that kind of expansion of this cavity here and give you more space for the lungs to fill as you breathe. I'm going to use a yoga strap because that's what I've got to hand. You could literally use anything. If you have a stretchy band, they can be good. Pair of tights, dressing gown belt, normal leather belt, you know, just something that will give you that physical feedback, because it's about you feeling that your ribs are expanding as you're breathing. So, and also I'm sat in this straddle position because I happen to find it comfortable, and I think seated is good because it helps to fix your pelvis, but you could sit on a chair, you can sit in any position that you don't find uncomfortable, basically. All right, so I'm going to put the strap basically just under my bust, under your chest, and I'm going to pull it fairly taut, but not so tight that it's uncomfortable. So the tighter you pull it, the stronger the stretch, because the more your ribs have to work to expand. So it just depends on how hard you want to work. If it's the first time you've done it, then you might want something quite loose. And I'm going to basically aim to breathe into my ribs whilst keeping my chest relaxed, my belly also relaxed. And then as I breathe out, I'm just going to pull it tight again. And you could, I'm just going to take another breath there. But you can move the strap or your belt or whatever you're using, your band, to different areas on your rib cage and feel your ribs expanding into it in different areas. You're not pulling your belly in, but you want to notice if, as you're doing that, your shoulders are hiking up, that you're tensing, or notice if you're breathing into your chest. So the point of this is that you're feeling that your breath is going deeper than your chest, and you're trying to send your breath down and wide so that we get a bit of movement in those tight tissues that hold your ribs together. And then we're going to add another layer to that. So you can come into a little twist, just a small amount, and come back into the same thing. So you can pull your thing that you're using tighter in that twisted position and feel your ribs there again. Obviously you could do that to the other side. You can do the same thing where you're moving your strap up and down. You can maybe do 2, 3 increments on your rib cage. Don't come too low. Once you come onto your floating ribs, you don't want to be pulling too tight there. You want to keep that quite gentle. But certainly on the bits of your ribs that are attached to your sternum, you can move your strap up and down from there. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it useful. If you did, then go ahead and check out my YouTube channel where there's lots of other content.